I left on raw. I left on raw. I left on raw. Allah. Father of the universe, the Father of love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. Allah is my protector, my God, and my salvation, by night and by day through his holy prophet, Jurali. Amen. So, topic of discussion is KNIGHT. Service. SERVICE. I don't know if I spelled that right. Night service, like what you call them people? And only reason it's my night service because I'm under the Holy See. Not even that. I'm under the Morris Science Temple of America. Under the C. Herb Rev Stat Chat 32, 36. That part of the back of the authorities of the 101s. This is like my First Amendment. This is my First Amendment right. Got what I was just talking about. But yeah, then I'm like, I wonder will Barack Obama come take a trip down here to see me? Be like, man, Barack, Mr. Obama, did you know that Illinois, not only is this a sovereign independent state, Mr. President, but it's also, not only is independent, but it's also the land of Abraham. I mean, of course we know that because such and such, such and such. And I'm like, that the mounds in southern Illinois is called Little Egypt, right? Mr. President, Barack. So I'm like, all right, according to my First Amendment right, freedom of religion and freedom of expression, as a Muslim, I have the right to express my name in full. And my name is in the Quran and in the Bible. My origins, divine origins. And in the Quran, I am Yunus, son of Hud, Aleph Lam Ra, son of Aleph Lam Ra, seed of Aleph Lam Ra, Abraham. Aleph Lam Ra, Aleph Lam Ra, Aleph Lam Ra. 3 times. Seed of Abraham, Aleph Lam Ra. That's the first verse. Son of what you call that? Hud, H-U-D. Aleph Lam Ra. First verse. And Jonah, as Jonah. So what if I told you, Barack Obama, that I was the not president, I am the chieftain sun god Ra in the heavens of Little Egypt on this Sentinel Island, which we call Illinois. I'm amazing for that too. Man, that's a Morris discovery. Like, I have a Blackstone L. Rookin disciplinary from syndicate disciplinary, the discipline. I'm very disciplined, right? So certain studies when I got into that stuff in the temples, and the reason what made me get into temples, it was gangland purposes, and also I wanted to know the truth about it was more about the culture, and then I learned I learned like, man, this is the actual. I like this religion. I got to learn what God is, who He is, the location of God, the location of God. Learn it all up. So I'm like, all right, if Illinois is a sovereign state, right, and Illinois is a sovereign state, right? And Little Egypt being the southern part of Illinois, Abraham Masonry being such and such, such and such. Mr. President, sorry, I'm rolling up my Mary Jo. But as the Egyptian sun god Ra is what I'm getting into, because we of Little Egypt, and we are in the heavens of Little Egypt, because Abraham set his throne on top of the pyramids as a York. He set his throne on top of the mounds, also are type of pyramids. And what else he do? He set his throne on top of the pyramid as a York on his land, well, the land of. That means that in the heavens, I will be a heavenly God by the name of Sun God Ra. Technically speaking, that's a First Amendment right. And that's a First Amendment right, is what I'm saying. And then I own the state of Illinois, or the United States, because of my allodial and affidavits. And then I'm like, according to law, when you take oath of office, your citizenship is relinquished. And you become a foreign entity. Meaning y'all literally the Vatican here. Or y'all Rome, right? But I'm like, my last name means Prince of Rome. Because Hudson, Hudson, basically saying that we're Cain in nature. And the chiefs and Ad people, which Ad was a Roman pharaoh. It even says that, and in scripture and genealogy, Ad was what's that guy name? Arphaxad, a Roman pharaoh Ad. So that means, like, since we're seeds of Abraham, right? We automatically have the 12 generation when we honor Abraham. We're 12 generations from Shem. But as being Hud's son, that makes me like 5 to 6 generations from Shem. I'm more closer than Shem in blood and DNA than Abraham. But God did tell Abraham that kings was going to come from him. I am the second king of Jerusalem. In all reality, resurrected. Please explain that part. Second king of Israel. Second king that was ever in Jerusalem. Resurrected. It seems like only Muslims believe in resurrection. Then they like, oh, well, you got to be black. I mean, you got to be white to be him. Like, what do you mean I have to be white to be this certain person? When United Nations Declaration on the Rights of Indigenous Peoples states that Article 5, I don't participate fully in the culture and the economic and political of the United States. So meaning the title white and black really don't apply to me. But at the same time, I would be considered a white person because according to the United States standards of what it means to be white, meaning the origins of the original people of Europe, North Africa, and Middle East. My whole name is Jerusalem, and Yaman and Oman. My last name is White, and I ain't even mean like Jesse White. My last Oman and Yaman, Saudi Arabia. Y'all like, oh, you have certain powers. How are you doing this magic? I don't got magic. The Quran said that the Ad people were mighty people. They had hearts to see. They had hearts to emotions, eyes to see, all that extra stuff. It's not my fault. And then I'm the Egyptian sun god Ra. Where your powers come from? It comes from the fact of my name. My powers come from my name. All I have to do is believe. Study and believe to know. I had to believe to know it. So once I believe and research it from the temples aspect, oh, you telling me that I'm the god of Egypt? Of Africa? I'm the African god of the I'm all black people god, bro. Every black person that's on the earth, the African American. I'm y'all God first. Who is it? Good googly moogly. Whew. That thing is juicy. Good googly moogly. When you see a girl walking past, and she got a whole lot of buns back there. Good googly moogly. Phil, you see that there? You see all that right there on the back of her? Good googly moogly, that thing is juicy. Hey, you know what? Barack Obama and Michelle Obama, they from Chicago. So Chicago is a gangland city. Even man, Barack Obama probably in one of the organizations. He just ain't speaking about it. Anyway, these exact same people that can sit there and tell you the certain history of gang knowledge better than gang members. Why could they come from the birth of that? Oh, my question would be to Barack Obama and his wife. How dangerous was Neptune is to why I'm him resurrected? Why I'm Neptune resurrected? Jesus, you scared Obama with that truth? I hear the people talking. He said, no, you can't be. You're. He said the Larry Hoover part. Oh, man, my dad name. Hold on. I'm going. I could just show you a picture of my dad. I'm gonna show you Larry Hoover, big cousin, right? Don't get mad when I show y'all. I just showed you a picture of my dad. His name Tommy Albert. Tommy Lee. No, the technician is not my dad. He said, now we know you're real Cherokees. Yeah, so, if y'all know who my dad is, then you know his mom. And you know that his mom's mother is Bebe. Yeah, I ain't talking about gangland cousins. Like, this blood ties. They share the same grandma, right? My grandmother and Larry Hoover mom. That's Larry Hoover is my grandmother's baby sister. And I'm Bebe's father come back alive. Just like I'm Neptune's on my dad's side of the family. I'm Neptune on my mom's side of the family. I'm Willie Albert. I ain't talking about my Uncle Willie. I'm talking about their father. I'm Albert William. I don't know his middle name. I'm Albert William. Come back in flesh. That's on my dad. On my mom's side, I'm Neptune. Because my granddad's still alive. So I can't be my granddad come back again because he's still here. Like on my mom's side, her parents is still living. Her mom and dad. He's who my grandfather is named Percy Rhodes. I'm finna speak his gangland truth. That old dude, that's A.D. McChristian of the Syndicate. And my grandma, she T.J. Hudson from Chicago. Do you know how dangerous I am as being her first grandchild and his first grandchild? I'm they firstling from their firstling. You know how dangerous I am, and I'm the first boy of them. Well, the first boy is Tracy. I said her name out loud. I'm born by the worstest people of Chicago. Technically speaking. Not only that, I'm Willie Albert. I forgot about the Albert family. Oh, I want all the Woods across America to hear me when I say this. Personally, I'm going to shoot a lot of you. Personally, I'm going to kill a lot of you Woods because I'm an Albert Woods, but I'm Hudson, right? But I'm not that Hudson of the Alberts side of the Albert people. And then what's crazy, Woods, that them people is fucking Tommy people. Them Hudsons y'all talking about, them, those are all Tommy people, right? When Tommy made Jonathan, that's me. I took all his shit. That nigga still owe me child support. That means I own his kingdom. That pimping stuff, that nigga ain't no pimp no more. That's my shit. Pardon my language. That's my stuff. He ain't the pimp. I'm the pimp. He ain't none of that. The Hudsons he own, them my Hudsons. Them mine. I don't come from them Hudsons. I come from TJ Hudson, nigga. Woods. So when I see all you Woods type people, and I ain't talking Hollywood or the Cold Soldier Army, I'm talking about you Woods family. I'm shooting y'all on sight. If you tell me you a Woods, and I ask you a question how you feel about the Hudsons, and you say some slick shit, I'm finna shoot your ass. You dead. I just want that to be clear with my family. And since I'm a Moorish American Muslim ale, hey, things going electronic. You got your insurance. You got your insurance card electronic, don't you? Oh, I gotta print that paper out. But it's produced by Kawambi L. Oh, hold on. Hold on, Hold on, busy. What's that say? 8140 South Pauline in the city of Chicago, Illinois. Approved. Date April 24th, 2015. Who's the treasurer and secretary that night? Kawami. What my name say? Capital Jon, capital AT, capital HON, HUD, SON. What circle? L. Do you have driver's license? Yes. My number is H325 4329 1116 for the Moorish American people. Signature at the bottom. Sign a date on 18th. That's when I got paid. I got paid when String got my nationality. I paid for mine then, and I paid for one of my vassals, one of my soldiers. A Dante. Boy, I bought a Dante, Corey, and Ty Marcus nationalities, Circle 7s, and everything, and was paying they dues. Why? Because I'm the general and they creator. Why? Because them guys my sons. That's Acts 7. You gotta show everything, the proof. Can y'all see the seal? Can we see the seal in there? So we can get it more official, because it's laminated. Is that the seal showing? Oh, it's so hard to get the seal on there. I definitely see it though. Husband, you must support. Husband, you must support. That's all backwards. Husband, you must support. Husband, you must support your wife and children. Wife, you must obey your husband and take care of your children and look after the duties of your household. Sons and daughters must obey father and mother. Man, y'all sons. And then y'all my first 3 sons that proclaim y'all nationalities. Because I paid for it and I was paying for everybody. I was paying for my whole circle, nationality, every time I got paid. I'm like, alright. Then Amando, he got on some other stuff. And I seen my eyes deeming out. Yeah, I can't do it no more. Ugly too. Look how ugly I am. I look like an Asian. You know, I be on that maniac type of time. But, you know, as a Moorish American, I'm a real maniac in the Moorish American League. You know, created the temples for the maniacs, rangers and stuff like that. And the 4 corner hustlers, maniacs, and 6-fold maniacs, you know, and the maniac Latin disciples. That's what the swastika is for. It's an Islam swastika. Maniac. But I'm Desmo though. Desmo Crep. Rangers. DCR. Check it out. Maniac 38 Knox. That shit sound insane, huh? Of course it sound insane. I'm the insane temple. I am insane. 749. That's my numerology. Even though we don't supposed to be drawing off numbers. Yeah, man. I just want to express a thought. I'm gonna keep it going. And certain things needs to be said. Guess what? Government actors. Justice.gov. Well, according to my nationality as being a Moroccan American, because my authority from my salvation book and my Quran questionnaires, questionnaire 14, because we are descendants of Moroccans and born here in America. Yeah. Moroccan treaty, peace, and friendship. And then I have an allodial title. That means absolute. Real estate. An absolute title of real estate. Well, it's written, like y'all accepted it. Y'all made me pay. I paid money. I got notaries on it. That means if a notary on it, the governor himself accepted. Notaries on it, the government himself accepted. Because otherwise it wouldn't have a notary on there. It don't supposed to have one. Then the papers went into the recorder of deeds, just like Noble Drew Ali. Just like Noble Drew Ali went to the recorder of deeds to drop our authority and who we are tonight. Same thing. Affidavits and a notice. Allodio. Allodial. Let me repeat that. Allodial. Title. Absolute ownership. Free from the government authority. But I'm like, according to 28 United States Code, Section 3002, 3002, 3002, 15A. The United States is a federal corporation and is not a government, including the judiciary procedural. Oh, I forgot that part. What I just said. Y'all a federal corporation. How you the government? And then I'm reading justice.gov and this mug's talking about what it say. Let me find the paper. Found the paper. Found the goddamn paper. Bill